Hello, everyone. It's Kirk Stevens, and welcome to my Campfire Tales. Today, campers, we are getting back to Into the Void. And last week, when we were doing this, we were having a really fun time with wolves. As we left Broken Railroad, we had some very aggressive wolves. As we were walking through here, we actually got attacked by wolves. And it's starting to get a little late here. We kind of ended a little sooner than I wanted to, but I've been trying really hard to keep the episodes to an hour because I know from doing Twitch and stuff, and even Zach's video just recently, he did like a 3 hour thing where he did the beachcombing thing, and I watched all of it, but it's hard to watch all of it at once, so you end up watching it in little chunks. Like sometimes I'll watch it at lunch on my phone and watch an hour at a time or 45 minutes at a time. So I know it's not easy to digest all this, and then when you have so many different creators out there, I know I've got several of them linked on my on the front page of my YouTube channel that I frequently watch on a regular basis, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with everybody because we're all creating content and we're consuming it, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on. But let's take this advantage and let's go wander about for a minute while it's still dusk, and let's see what we can find here. I know there's some more coal up there, but let's go wander around and see what we can find. I know people that have been over here already know this area, but this is all new to me, so I'm trying to be nosy and do a little exploration. I'm bad about exploration even in the regular maps. I'll watch Zach and he'll go, and if you go over here, and like, wow, I never even thought to go over there. And just kind of following the road, not getting off the path. So I'm trying to be better about getting off the path. Go look up in this corner. Go check out this spot. You don't know what you're going to find. It's going to be very neat when they open whatever these other maps we've got coming, and whether it's in the directions we think they're going to be, or whether they're going to be wherever we get to connect from. It's going to be fun to watch and play these new areas unfold and the new maps. It'll make some of the survival challenges that much more exciting. Seeing how this opens up things for me on other challenges that I do with Dead World, and I don't know if we're going to keep In Plain Sight going or not. I've got a variation that I'm working on, and by the time you see this video, I may or may not have already released something to that effect. But In Plain Sight has been fun because it adds a certain level of restrictions, but it doesn't handcuff you completely. It does give you some it kind of has a feel of when I was watching a very popular Twitch streamer by the name of Wanzan Only. He does a lot of the like outer Nogoa, and he does very restrictive gameplay, and it kind of reminds me of a light version of watching him play, where he can only find things outside and everything and stuff. So I kind of like the In Plain Sight. We might do some more of that. This kind of is a little special thing here and there, but been working on another one that has to do with the beach combing thing that Zach did. I've been toying with. That's where In Plain Sight actually came from. It's kind of a very Stalker version of that, making it a whole lot easier. But I think that needs to be tweaked, and I have an idea of what I want to do and what I want to call it. And I'll have to do some more testing and then record one and see how it does. But with that said, it's getting late. No more trains. I guess no point waiting here very long because we're just not going to get a ride. I don't know if that makes a difference in the weather, but it does make it quieter. So what do we got to eat, Astrid? What's on our menu tonight? We probably should eat up some of this stuff here because it's decaying much faster than anything else. Fresh foods. Oh, well, we don't want that to keep us awake because we're trying to go to bed. In fact, I should go run outside very quickly. Go do some sprinting. Let's do some wind sprints. Let's get our exercise in. What's over here? Never mind. Let's run back. What's over there? Oh, we've already seen over there. Let's go tire ourselves out for more. Sneak inside. Let's run around the room a little. Okay. Enough silliness. Alright, we don't want to stay awake. We don't really need to be underburdened, so I don't think either one of those works for food. So let's eat this really crumbly, stale box of standard fare whole wheat crackers. And I think that's enough. Let's drink some water. And you know what? We were going to leave behind some food for Astrid. Or myself, however you want to say it. Oops, I meant to drop that. Drop that. And let's drop that. Okay, so I was going to do some hunting here possibly, but we don't know what the weather's going to be like tomorrow. And it's just going to keep us here longer, which this place is neat and everything, and I need to do some more exploring, but let's just get to the facts. We want to get to the airfield. We do. We're getting some neat color effects here with the darkness and the video processing. So anyway, let's see what we can repair, what we can fix. Oh, we can... how many acorns we got? Oh, wow. We got a ton. That's almost like an hour. Let's do that. I'd like it to be a little later in the evening before we go to sleep. We got more acorns? How many acorns we got? Let's do them all. I'd like to be able to just sleep and... I'll do 2 large portions. I know nothing about acorns. Where I live, we don't have those trees here. In fact, where I live, we don't have to deal with anything that's in this game. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Because we don't get snow, we don't get blizzards, or anything like that. I live in the Phoenix metro area of Arizona, so what we get is not anything like this. What we get is the snow falling here is more like the ash that would fall out of a volcano, in the sense that it is brutally hot here, usually in the summertime. In fact, it's been a very hot summer, and we've been dealing with temperatures in the 115s, the 118s for several weeks. It's been just an absolute joy. Where you guys that live in colder weather hide from the snow, we do the same thing to hide from the heat. We become shut-ins during several hours of the day, hiding from the high temperatures. Okay, so let's go and get 10 hours of sleep. Enough talking about the heat here. We're freezing to death. And what kind of day is it going to be? Oh, perfect. We woke up at a good time. Let's pick that up. Let's not forget our pots and pans, because that would be the thing we would do. You know what? And I'm going to pick up this stuff here, because we want to make some stuff when we get there. Looks like a really decent day. If we were going to stay and hunt, it would have been a good day for it. Super fantastic awesome. Okay. Even graffiti here. Good lord. And that does remind me of Half-Life. It was one of the textures you could do. You used to be able to go up and spray paint. Oh, good. I was going to say, I am not exactly sure which way to go, but who needs to know where to go when you have road signs? Road signs are great. We like road signs. I'll take a little photograph of that. I might use that as a thumbnail. Beautiful sunrise. If that's the east, it means we're kind of going west. More acorns. We don't need any more acorns. We processed a whole boatload of acorns. We don't need any acorns. We do need to probably... Let's get this out, because our wolf friends have been very aggressive lately. If you watched the last episode, leaving Broken Railroad, we had a run-in with several wolves. Not quite to the degree that Zach did, but enough. And then we had one when we were coming in here, and it was very aggressive. I mean, shot him, shot at him, and then shot him, and he still attacked me, which I thought was quite interesting. But made for a briefly exciting moment.
Hope nobody needs
Oh
this
boy,
anymore.
more flares. We're going to be able to light the runway with flares. I know it would be a ton of work, and don't even think anybody would have the time to do it, but it would be really neat to have an idea of what this would have looked like prior to the catastrophe. You know, with the roads cleared. Oh, we are leaving Transferred Pass. Here we go. Big moment. We are now officially, for our very first time, let's see if I can do world map. There we go. Forsaken Airfield. Now, if you watched the last episode, I brought this up. And this map didn't exist. And here we are. Far Branch Line. So it'll be interesting to see what some of these other places are going to be and what adventures are going to bring us. This one's going to take us to the airfield. We'll probably have just about enough time to get to the airfield and maybe do a little bit of looting. Or maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see a really big juicy deer or something exciting like that and get hunt. Who knows what it... But as I was saying earlier, I mean, like, you know, see all the roads all busted up and whatever caused this particular cataclysmic destruction of this area of the world, it would be interesting to see the disaster area, you know, the roads in good shape and the airfield actually operating, the trains running. It would be neat to kind of see a little story, kind of like the cutscenes that I've seen in the preview for the, you know, Into the Void, and that it would be neat to have just a view of what it was like before, even if it was like part of a DLC that you had to pay for, because I you know, it's a lot of work. But it would be cool. Even if it's not playable at all or whatever, just the, like drone footage, you know. Are you ready to eat horses already? Which ones do I eat that gives me the lifting power here? Let's eat these. This way she won't want to gnaw on the trees along the way. Astrid's been known to do that. Kind of embarrassing. I'm walking along and she starts gumming on a tree. Very quiet. You can hear the clickety clackety of the crampons on the pavement. I wonder how slow you're going to walk when you have the travois. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The little sled thing that we're supposed to be getting in upcoming DLC. The kind of date that this is the I think the third installment. We just got the ptarmigans and some other quality of life things they added. But they haven't gotten the sled yet, which I think is going to be really neat for some of these areas, because, you know, you're not going to be able to carry it everywhere, but you know, when you've processed a moose or a bear and you're trying to take it back to some safe spot so that you can process it and all that stuff. Oh, look at this. We got a pretty day. Quick snapshot here. Now I'm just a few weeks behind Zach. I've been watching his videos religiously, and he was talking about, apparently, I guess you can kind of go down there. I don't know, it's being the first time I've been here, and I'm gonna kind of just follow the road because I want to see everything. But that is so cool. It is so cool to be here for the first time. And funny because, I mean, for me right now, it's August of 23 when I record this. And the airfield's been out for well over 7 months now. And just due to time and the fact that I was recording other stuff earlier, I didn't want to just rush over here. I know a lot of people, you know, did that early on, and that's what they want to do, but I wanted to do this on my own little time, and I'm glad I waited in the sense that, because I've got it recorded and what have you, but it's really cool to be here and see this firsthand after watching several other creators do their versions of this. What do we got over here? A cave? You say there's all kinds of road tips. Usually that's a telltale sign of something. Usually a cave or something. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got some coal. We'll take that with us. I know there's going to be coal at the airfield. And, oh, look at this. Another lantern.
I think I can use this.
And we'll leave that here. We'll take the chips. And don't shoot the dead corpse. That would be really, really, really bad karma. The wolves are already aggressive. I don't need anything else exciting going on because I shot a dead man in the back. There's another. Thought I saw another map gap. This is so cool. I like it when it's snowing like this, where it's not like a blizzard or the wind's blowing really hard, but just the snowflakes falling. I've only ever seen this like once or twice in my life. And it's fascinating to me. I love it. It's so cool. Any goodies? I'm really just kind of rummaging for food at this point. Looks like it may have gotten a little foggy, so our early view of the airfield was fantastic. Now we can still see a little bit. You can see the tower in the background. Wow. Oh no. At least we didn't die. I can't believe I didn't turn all the way. I was turning and I pressed the key and I fell. How bad are we? That is amazing. We fell from that height. and didn't do any more damage. We really screwed up our shoes and our pants. We did a lot of repairs to make, but the fact that I'm still alive is amazing now. Can we get out of this? Holy Moses. That was like a 50-foot drop. I am shocked. Shocked that I lived. That was just me too busy checking out the scenery. Now, can we recover from this? Are we going to be able to go down any further? We're in a really awkward place. Speaking of map things. You see that little line there? Yeah, that's it. Alright. I'm crouched down. And we're going to see if we can goat our way out of this. Put ourselves in a predicament. You know, Hinterland, it would be an interesting idea if you're going to let somebody survive from that height of a fall. That should create a scenario for broken ribs. And we're still, you know what? Let me see if I can get down through here. It's maybe too tight. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we survived. Now let's hope we don't get too lost. We've lost the road. Here I was all talking about I'm gonna follow the road. Okay, well. I think the airfield was that direction. I mean, I'm sure we could follow the river around, but I'm gonna try to get to some higher ground and see where we're at. It's amazing. You're right there. You're right on that tree branch. We had to have fallen at least 50 feet. That's crazy. We're gonna have to sacrifice a part of our day to fix all the clothing. At least that's the worst that happened. I still think the broken ribs thing should have happened too. That would be an interesting add-on for them to do. Where you know, if you have a big fall like that, you have the risk of that. Okay, so here's the road again. So apparently I probably would have crossed the bridge and walked, and we came around this way. I have a feeling. There's a truck over here. Okay, so I'm assuming that we would have come this way. Alright, so I'm going to just continue from here. We took an unplanned shortcut. Astra tried to do her best Supergirl impersonation and figured out that she doesn't have the ability to fly. And so it was kind of an embarrassing lesson. It was definitely an embarrassing lesson for me in the sense that as I was playing tourist and looking at the scenery while standing on a very narrow ledge and walked right off of it. Oh, okay, so I see a wolf in the distance, so we better get out our trusty pistol, even though it hasn't seemed to be much of a deterrent. Don't seem to give it much care about it. Nope, he turned around. You know what? I don't like where I can't see him. I like when they like to play peekaboo. I got caught with that on a test run of something I'm working on. Look see how fast they are? They're like running up on me. I wonder if it's that cooked food I have. Something. I feel like something's getting them all worked up. Yeah, you didn't even run that far. I might. Oh, here. No, see, I got no decoys. Thought I'd try that just to see if I dumped something on the floor. See, he's coming back at me. And look how fast he is. He's like running at me. Go find some rabbits over there, buddy. Go have a good time. Alright. Well, at least we got here before the weather got ugly. And we need some inside time because we need to fix and repair some clothing. Alright, so we'll just go inside here and start the process. Hello, hangar. This is so cool. Alright, you know what?
This will come in handy.
It will. We're gonna need cloth. Let's... I don't know. Should we work our way top down? Yeah, let's do top down. No right or wrong. Just gotta start somewhere. Ooh, jerry can.
I think I can use this.
Yes, you can. Let's go ahead and refuel our lantern now. Actions, refuel. And there we go. And then we'll set that down somewhere. Figure out where we're gonna... Oh, we might be needing that to fix our shoes. Good timing for that. I think we left a hammer. Yeah, we left a hammer behind at the forge. It would be good to have the hammer to break those apart. But we will break those apart another time. How we do? Oh, look at this. You know what? Let's just drink that right now. We're thirsty. It gives us a little bit of calories. That'd be beautiful. And we always could use water. Oh, look at. We got pots. And that, oh, that's great. Oh, looky there. A recipe. I don't know how many recipes we have. Is there, I think there's a spot for that, isn't there? Mementos for unique recipes. We got one. So we missed the... Oh. I think there was supposed to be one at the lodge. We didn't find it. So we missed that one. So we'll have to get that one on the way back. There's salt.
I'll take it.
That's another thing I haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done all of those either. I know there's one in the lodge. Ooh. I'll have to definitely cook now. They're very heavy. Yeah. More cloth.
Barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, probably should go downstairs. Oh, look at you. No goodies in the bathroom. I'll leave the water alone. That'll be our backup water. We'll go downstairs here and we'll establish. Oh, wait. Okay. More go juice. You know what? I'm going to take
This
that
stuff will
because
come
we
in
need
handy.
a ton of cloth. Bandage. That. A hoodie. This is totally worthless. pick that up. We're going to have to do some repairs. That leads outside, it looks like. So we don't want to go outside just yet. Right. We'll get to where that... I think there's another staircase over there. We'll get over there and we're going to drop a whole bunch of stuff here. This is going to be crazy. Keep those. It's going to take a while to, like, forage through everything in here. And we're going to be really overloaded, so we'll kind of have to establish a dump point, a collection area, and we'll lighten the load, so to speak, and we'll loot everything, and then we'll sort out where we want to start a base.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, good lord. That's probably what my pants looked like after I fell off the mountain. Alright. I don't think I want the spray paint. I know every once in a while. Hey, there's the teddy bear that Zach was talking about. I wonder who won the contest.
I think I can use this.
Yep, I think you're going to need that. You got a lot of repairs to do. Oh, wait. Can we get over there without... No, you know what? Let's take the time. We'll cut down the box. Oh, look at that. 10 more wolf deterrent. Alright, let's go down here. This is a nice big wide spot. A hacksaw. Yeah, this is okay. This is a good spot. Let's just... Alright. Let's drop that. And let's drop like 3 of these. Okay, there's our pile of fire items. How are we doing on this stuff? Let's drop you guys and these heavy cans. I'm gonna keep the clothing. Alright, let's... What kind of
I
condition?
could use this.
Yeah, you could. What's ours? What's the condition of ours? 80 is about the same. Okay. Let's drop this for right now. We know we've got another set of them up here. We're not going to hunt for right now, so let's just set the rifle down. That'll lighten our load a little bit. I should make a place for all this clothing too. What are we not wearing? Let's drop all of the... Yeah, the snow pants are all messed up. What time is it? How much food do we have? That's pretty early in the day. I don't want to start that yet. We definitely need to fix those shoes. There's no doubt. And let's drop all this. Good Lord, Astrid, we cleaned you out and you still got too much stuff. Oh, I see something we can drop right here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna hit that button. Okay. Alright, we'll just kind of leave everything here. I'm not
sure I can carry much more.
Separate that out a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Oh, that must be the way downstairs. To that little, I think there's an area where there's a forge and stuff, and that might be maybe that's how you get to that. I'll have to take a peek. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything there. Everything there. We dumped everything there. Let's take a look in here.
This'll come in handy.
Yeah, we're gonna, like, again, ton of cloth. Thank goodness we've got like 2 of those. Oh, what do we got here? The flight jacket. Interesting. We'll have to take a look at that in a minute. Oh, there's a pry bar. We're gonna have to go unload again. Baseball. Oh, that's right. I remember somebody was talking about a ton of cloth available here. That's okay. I remember that now. So we'll have plenty of cloth to repair if all that stuff is in play. So I'm glad we have 2 of those. That's because the shoes are going to be brutal to repair. We can drop this, but we'll pick it back up again because we're going to end up needing that. And we can drop that. And okay, let's go loot the bottom. You can't interact with it. Noisemakers. Interesting. Not sure if I'd have much of a need for those, but we will collect them anyway. I'll leave the book behind. Very cool.
All I think about is food.
Wow, there's so much stuff here. That's funny. I'm actually recording this not long after watching Zach's video. He's, like I said, he's a couple weeks ahead of me as far as the release dates, but essentially watched the video he released today is where he finds the teddy bear and it's got a contest running for naming it. And the reason I commented the way I did was because I know that this video is going to be 2 or 3 weeks away from that, so they'll probably have figured that out. But the reason I'm letting in on that secret of saying that is he made comment about make sure on the lower levels to check for knives in the tires, and sure enough, there is an improvised knife in the tire, just as he said. And once again, the professor is always teaching us to be better players. So you are correct, Zach. There it is. Video evidence of the fact that I found a knife in the tire. It was improvised, but nevertheless, right where you said to look. I don't see anything else in here. There's a rope. There is so much to look through. I think I've heard several people talk about this place being a lot like the dam, where there's just so many things to look for. Look what else I found here. I think we already have one, don't we? No, we don't. We do not have a mag lens, and we do
Well,
now.
this stuff will come in handy.
Not the greatest condition, but I don't think it degrades much. It doesn't wear or anything. Water. I think there's something hiding right there. Maybe a monitor? Most of the monitors are CRTs in this game. Oh, I guess there's some flat panels. Kind of look like a flat panel over there. Oh, look what I found here. Yet another flashlight. Let's just... I don't know where all our stuff is. I think it's way over there somewhere. And I have to agree. It's very reminiscent of the dam, in the sense that there is so much to loot. I can't imagine what a pilgrim run would be like over here. It would be just too much to carry. You wouldn't know what to take. You would be so overburdened with so much stuff. I mean, it's bad enough it's Stalker. This is all Stalker loot, and this is crazy. You can't imagine what a pilgrim run would be like over here. I may have to look somebody up on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, that's great to find that. And see if anybody's run this. The other thing I guess I could do too, if I don't find anybody or don't have time, I usually run a pilgrim run of for photos. So in other words, I haven't taken any photos for thumbnails yet for this series of the airfield, because I wanted this character to be the first to go into the airfield. And so at some point later on, oh, there we go. Speaking of the hammer, at some point later on, I will have to bring the character over here to do thumbnail pictures.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We might need the goodies here. Oh, look, here we go. There's a toque in here and a bandage. I know Zach wasn't finding anything in here in the way of goodies on Interloper. What do we got up here? Anything? Nothing? There's nothing. This one's empty. Nothing exciting in this one. Okay. What's that flashlight? We're already heavy again.
I could need a horse.
Nothing there. Search in here. Let's see what we find in here. Lots of little cubbies in here. Okay. Those look like they would barely fit in there.
I think I can use this.
It'd be like finding a bedroll on one of these upper things. It's way too big. Oop. Get that. Can we get to those? Nope, can't. Anything. Can't reach everything. Out, please. Wow. So where do we leave? You know what? Let's go get this flashlight that we pulled out.
I'll take it.
More food. In fact, you know what? Let's... Oh, good Lord. I still got that raw piece of meat in there. I need to take that outside. Alright, grab the flashlight. We're going to waddle our way over to where we had our
I am not
pile of
gonna carry
loot.
this load for much longer.
Yeah, I know, Astrid. I know. We're going to go dump all this stuff off. Well, I think we've got this area fairly well looted. The only thing I haven't done is gone downstairs down there. But let's lighten the load here again. And wait a minute, I had some. There we go. I was gonna say I have some scrap metal. Let's try to keep all this stuff together. And food. I should take that outside. Let's keep those. And then we have some. I should have kept the clothing.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
There we go. I was trying to separate. There it is. Just gonna put the clothing away from the wood. So let's put whatever clothing we found. Drop. Oh, we have 3 of these. Drop that. Drop the vest. Drop these gloves. What else we got? We can drop these shoes. We'll get some more leather out of that. Oh, that's right. We were going to look at the flight jacket. I completely forgot about the flight jacket. So, clothing. Now we've got these beautiful parkas that are keeping us warm. This one's 92%. And they're okay, both 92%, giving us 3.7. Okay, a little colder, but I bet you the wind resistance is way better. No, actually not. That's funny. How about more protection? And at this rate, that might be important. But you know what? You kind of got to wear it for the cool factor. Except for those gloves. That makes it look a little ridiculous. Let's wear it for the cool factor. Alright, we need to drink some water. Okay, you know what? Let's go outside the door here. I don't know if wolves come up this close or not, so I'm stuck. Weather is still not the best, but let's... Oh, you know what? I should have dropped those noise makers too. Duck back in here real quick. Put these over with the tools here. So, go through the tools. We can drop this, drop that. Let's drop the hammer. Good. That's actually better than that. But let's drop that. Let's drop the other flashlight. Good Lord. Astrid, you're carrying everything. Let's drop that. And we don't need that. We can drop that. We can read it later. Alright. So, realistically, we shouldn't get too crazy because, I mean, we're just coming up on that 1 hour mark. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna... Here, let's do this. Let's take this hammer.
I wonder if I can drop
wood.
any of this here.
The scrap metal. Did I drop any of the coal? Take the fire log. I don't think I dropped any of the coal. This is all clothing. Jerry, I'm gonna leave all that. Let's go downstairs because I think this is where the basement area is, where the forge is. Let's kind of loot this. If there's anything you can find down there. It's a shame you can't hacksaw those up into usable things. Well, that's right. They were also supposed to get some kind of base customization thing coming too, huh?
Huh. What have we here?
Yeah, some soda. Oh, look. Potatoes. Oh, good lord. A whole ton of potatoes. And some coal. And some more lamp fuel. That's fantastic. Coal. Accelerant. Coal. Empty potato sack. Can you store? Hey, there you go. You can store stuff in the potato sack. Too bad you couldn't carry that in your back. In real life, a burlap sack is quite a handy thing sometimes. Alright, so let's drop all but, I don't know, 2. And let's drop this fire logs. That might come in handy. Keeping the fire going longer. Doesn't do much for heat from what I understand. And we've left all this other stuff. I think we're going to have to cook us some stew here. What happened to my hammer? I was going to put it up. The hammer fell right to the bottom. Or did we drop it? We had to have dropped it. I know I dropped it, yes. How come you went down to the bottom? I was going to put you on top of the forge. There you go. Or at least in front of it. There we go. Oh, look at you. A pair of wonderful socks. Hey.
I'm starving.
Now we can double fist the hammers. How crazy is that? Should have known on this level to find a hammer at the forge. Did we already do that, man? Pick that up. Okay. Alright, let's go back upstairs. Did we ever take the food outside? Yes, we did. Turn this off. It's getting dark. Turned that off a little early, didn't I? It is starting to become dark. Alright. Let's lay this out. You know what? Let's stay close to this, but let's try and fix these boots here. This is supposed to take like an hour and a half, and I think we got just barely enough time with the daylight. Oh, don't fail again. Oh, good lord. Now we have to tear apart those other ones. Where are those other shoes at?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That bastard. We have to harvest these for more cured leather. Oh, wait. Don't. I saw something. Almost ruined, well fed. Got excited about tearing those shoes apart. You know what? Do we have a soda? I have a soda. Let's drink the soda. It's heavy, but hydrating, thirst quenching. Alright. So let's go back and see if we can shred those shoes up. We can do this in the dark, I think. What else we got? Oh, we can harvest these too. I'm just trying to get us later in the evening here, because we're going to create a save point and we're going to call this an episode here. We just ticked over an hour, and I think that's all we can do. Let's check here. Yeah, I think that's it. Does it really get completely dark in here? I guess that's kind of nice. Interesting. Alright, so let's eat a little something. And let's drink a little something. We have to figure out a good camping spot. We should grab those other cooking utensils, and the forge only gives you one cooking spot. We need to get like a spot that's kind of indoors, outdoors, where we can get a couple of campfires going, and we can cook up a bunch of water and cook some food, because we haven't even searched the rest of the buildings. We only got through this one hangar. So in the next episode, we'll do some more looting, and we will do some cooking and some repairing and do all that good stuff. Searching, we'll have to do some hunting. But here's where we're at. According to this, day 25. Here's our numbers, day 23. And that will be that. So until the next episode, please go and support all the content creators for the Long Dark. If you're enjoying the Long Dark content, there are quite a few of them. If you're not sure who to look at, you can look at my main page, and you'll see friends of the channel, and you can go check out any of those content creators and not be disappointed. As we go forward, we're hoping to increase that daisy chain to include others who put out good content that you can enjoy, along with what I hope you are enjoying this content. So if you feel good about what we've done here, I can't say thank you enough. To like and subscribe, that would be great. And we will see you on the next episode. Thanks, campers.